said we talk too much. Hey, guess what? And I was reading comments on his.
Hey guys, it's your girl Lene Gray, and you can catch me live at 7 p.m. every Thursday on BmorePod. As you guys know, we are for the people. Our platform highlights creatives, brands, entrepreneurs, all the things. And for the past 2 years, we have been self-funded. So we're just asking for a little help from you guys. You can donate to our Cash App. That's PodNet. Again, $PodNet. And if you send $50 or more, guess what? We are giving you a shirt. Hold up. We got this in black. We have it in white. Y'all see this? We thank you all for all the support and love that you continue to show us. And don't forget, we have a show on Mondays, Be More Sports. We have a show on Tuesdays, Shameless Unplugged, and BmorePod on Thursdays. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I mean, like, of all names, you gotta say Leroy.
She took it back to fame. Fame. I'm gonna live
forever. I mean, like, man is only worth his pockets. Women are only worth the kitchen and the bedroom.
Just a woman. I mean,
like you were appealing at first. You know, you used to put effort in how you look. Now he walking around, coming to the house. You sitting around there looking like Mama's family.
So no. I'm sorry. According to the law, if we splitting them bills 50-50 and I'm filing my taxes and I done kicked out more to this household than you, how are you the head of the household? Because you got a penis hand, right?
Like selling yourself, like saying who you are. I just
we
don't
selling
I did that years ago.
Listen, let me tell you this. Every time I step out the house, I'm selling. Every time I step out the house, I'm selling myself. Because I step out the self.
Because they always doing that.
Ready or not. Ready or not. Here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find.
They said we talk too much.
Hello, everybody.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things.
Well, let's say names and get sued. Let's tell people names and get sued. Let's tell everybody. Let's just tell the whole damn truth.
Did you used to work down Norman's Moni Love? Did your mama?
Hi, I'm Shirelle, known as Misty Blues.
Hi, I'm Glenise, known as Lady Angelic.
Hi, I'm Felicia, also known as the Visionary.
Hi, I'm Nay, better known as the Dainty One.
I'm Monica, known as Moni Love.
I'm Leah, better known as Songbird.
And we're Shameless Unplugged.
Do you know how many people in the trailer park right now regretting voting for that man, and people that's behind over the border that wish they would have taken them out with the "We Love Trump" t-shirts as they deporting them? Okay, they not. They gonna take them out.
Well, damn it, I'm celibate because I don't have no man. And you got to be something special to get this good. I'm just saying.
And so let the church say amen. Amen. What's the highest praise? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Hallelujah.
I was.
Shameless Unplugged. Another BmorePod production. Coming to you live. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Exclusively on the BmorePod network.
I don't know if they're ready for this one.
Hello, family. How y'all doing out there? Listen, it seems like just yesterday we was here in the studio giving away a whole $1,000. Listen, that made me excited, y'all. That made me so happy.
$1,200.
And she's absolutely correct. It was $1,200. She's right.
That's right.
But check this out. Listen, coming in 2 weeks ago, I was just so excited. It did not matter. All our family and friends, y'all showed up. Y'all showed out. You guys supported, and we were so happy. But it did not matter to me who won. I was so excited when we gave that $1,000 away.
I was.
You
I know how I would have felt if I'd have got that phone call.
Listen.
So I was happy.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
I told Gary say, like, this is only the 11th episode, okay? We got some stuff for y'all. We coming. Shameless Unplugged coming. We coming at you, okay? Was this $1,000 this time? But you wait for us. Oh, okay. I want to keep saying it. The big prize was $1,000. She's right, because you see Monica, she gonna keep checking me, right? $1,200. $1,200. Like that. Okay. It was $1,200. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
All right. So if y'all notice, we showed a clip. That was the beginning clip when we first started. We had two of our close friends who wasn't able to. Our first friend dropped off before the show, and we love her and we miss her or whatever. And as y'all see now, it's just four of us, but we wanted to play a replay how it started. And now we're here, but we definitely want to say, Glennie, we love you and much success. She just had some stuff going on that she could no longer could continue. So that's why it's just the four of us now. And much love.
Shameless
we
four.
sisters forever.
Yeah, the sisterhood is forever.
We love you. We love you.
Is forever. Yep.
Ladies, what we talking about today?
Girl, we talking about loving the skin that you in.
What does that even mean?
I mean, that's what I want to know. Do you? Do you love? I mean, because it's a lot of
sometimes
taking your body to the cleaners for tailoring.
Oh, like, really?
What's we say? Oops, there goes my shirt.
How you feel about it, Leah?
Oh my! I mean, sometimes I haven't loved the skin I'm in, but I'm in a good place now.
Oh, so you ready for this conversation?
I'm ready for this conversation.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Y'all ready for this conversation out there?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Y'all ready?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, family? Hey, good evening. Hey. Yeah, good evening, sister. Hey.
Hey.
Look at everybody showing up.
So, are we going to start off by playing one of the clips?
I mean, we should.
Yeah, let's start off. Let's let that be our guide. Let's play one of the clips. Can y'all play a clip for us, please?
Please, and thank you.
What were you thinking? Oh my gosh, Tanya, look. It's Vinny. Did you see that? He just smiled at me.
He's so cute. I heard he's gonna do a proposal today. Imagine if he asked you to go to prom with him.
Imagine. I mean, he's the quarterback and I'm the most beautiful girl in the school. Who else would he take to prom?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You can't eat that. You're on a diet, remember?
I know, but I feel so lightheaded. I'm gonna have to eat something.
No one's gonna ask you to prom if you're not skinny and beautiful. I mean, look at Chelsea over there. Do you want to look like her? Guaranteed no one's asking her to prom.
Shh. That's so mean.
Well, it's the truth. Watch this. Hey, Chelsea. Maybe if you didn't eat so much, your clothes would actually fit. Looks like they're bursting at the seams.
Stop. Be nice.
Look, what's more important? Fitting into your prom dress or eating that sandwich?
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do this.
I can't believe you just did that.
I just did you a huge favor. You'll be thanking me later.
Hey, you can have the other part of my sandwich if you like.
You mind your own business? She's not eating so she can fit into her prom dress. Maybe you should try following that advice. Oh wait, who am I kidding? It's not like anyone's gonna ask you to prom anyway.
Megan.
What? Am I not allowed to be honest? Anyway, come on. Let's go to the bathroom. You know what you have to do.
Fine.
Watch it, Daddy.
I can't do this.
Now say
that's a lot.
Can you
that was a
tell?
lot.
First of all, she
That's
got
a lot.
drugged for throwing my sandwich in the trash. Man, I still would have been fighting. That's when she'd have got
like
drugged.
fighting to this day, right?
Every time I see it, I was smack
Soon as my sandwich, but you know what? But that's a reality, you know, and that's where, for one, loving the skin you come in because.
Yep, that's why I picked the clip, because that was my reality. Every day when I went to Catholic schools, I was around those little size 1s and 2s and 0s, and they called me the fat girl, and I got teased so much. And I mean, I was teased so bad. I never even spoke to y'all about this.
I was about to say, why you ain't call me?
Because we know
well,
that
came right at the little
that school.
Sister Curry Manford and the Hail Mary would have been right on up there.
So y'all gonna be real mad at me for what I'm about to say, though. But it's serious. It's real.
Right.
But I used to be teased so bad that I used to think, like, you know what? If I just end it all,
wow.
If I'm just not here, then it won't be a problem anymore.
You remember their names?
Oh, I did.
Can we look them up?
Oh, I did.
Don't give them to her.
No, but guess what?
But you know, that's.
But yeah, I was from that clip, I was the Chelsea in that clip, the girl that came over there and she was like trying to be nice, and she was like, she saw that she threw away the sandwich, so she was like, you can have the other half of my sandwich, right? And they were like calling me fatty, and they were saying they would go like this.
Wow.
You know, telling me I was big. And I remember one time, it was like yesterday, I was doing a talent show. I was in middle school. That's how young I was. I was in middle school, and I was about to sing in a talent show, right? And I was so excited because nobody ever heard me sing before, my peers, the staff. So I was like really excited. And the guy that he shall remain nameless.
Okay.
He was the MC. They had a student MC, right? And when he gave me the mic, because he just announced me, and then when he gave me the mic off stage, he was like, "Now go sing, Elephant."
Are you
and
serious?
He started laughing. He was like, "Get ready for the singing Elephant" backstage. And my whole everything changed. Like my confidence, everything went out the door. I didn't do nowhere near as good as I could have done, because I was in my head, because now I'm thinking everybody is looking at me. Everybody's staring at how fat I am.
That's insane.
You know, now cut to modern day, I reconnected with him on Facebook just randomly, like 25 years later. And he said, I told him about it, right? And he said, "Oh, you know, I was only teasing you because I liked you."
Bye. Yeah, that's it.
I was like, do you know what you did to my self-esteem? Like, for real.
And people don't realize, you know, even as kids, you know, kids are so cruel and just mean, you know, and they don't understand, like, words, you can't take them back. Once you put them in the atmosphere, you can't take them back.
And so, speaking of that, let's make this clear, because we would raise sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt.
They do.
That's
hurt.
a lie.
Words
hurt. They stick around longer than a bruise.
Yeah,
you can bang me in my face and the pain
I'd
go
rather
away.
You bang me sometimes.
But them words, they stick around. But you know, I'm sorry, sis, that you had to go through that. I wasn't aware that you went through such abuse, because that's mental abuse.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all children through every generation go through that type of bullying. But what I find unfortunate is, like you said, because of the ignorance of somebody else, you just want to end what God created in you, your life, all your gifts, all the life that He breathed into you.
I used to think I was the problem, right? So I said, if you eliminate the problem, it won't be a problem no more.
Wow.
And Leah, can I ask you a question? Because well, how old were you?
I was about maybe 13.
So where do you guys think this stuff comes from, right? Because she's 13. The kids around her are like 13, 14 years old, right? At the highest, 15.
Society. And I mean, let's go back for a second. Y'all know I ain't racist, but you know, she was at a white school. You know what I'm saying? And we all know it's a difference anyway, because what we think is like a healthy weight, you know, back then, like now they're like, damn, look at that ass, look at that whatever. But back then,
I was
it
fat.
was like, oh, she's fat, she's whatever. Now they trying to get that stuff. So as a kid, kids were taught that. Don't eat that. Put that down. You can't eat that. A moment on her lips, a lifetime on her hips.
Right.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
You are absolutely right.
But you know what's so crazy? Flipping the script on the opposite, like you said, white schools. of course, I went to all black city schools, and I went through the opposite. I was bullied and talked about because I was skinny. I didn't have a big butt. I didn't have big breasts.
Hold up.
What?
You were
she said you bullied.
Wait a minute.
I think everybody
The bully got bullied. The bully got bullied.
Because I know she lied.
My goodness.
You want attention
I think I was
today
bullied like one
something?
time.
Like what?
I'm talking about not bully where people coming in popping me in my head and knocking my books out my hand. Not to that degree, because I will get my tail whipped for fighting you. I will fight. I got suspended every school year, but I ain't talking about that. But my point is still, I was made to feel insecure because I didn't have a voluptuous breast and hips and butt like a lot of the girls in middle school, you know, and it made me feel some kind of way and feel insecure.
I hope in middle school they wasn't calling it voluptuous.
Yes, they was.
But she's voluptuous. I now want to know the middle school now. Like what middle school was this?
Well, but the crazy thing about it is most of the girls that had all them breasts and butt. Can you say hey?
But guess what? You doing what we just talked about.
Hey, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, what I'm saying is
the ones that were calling you skinny was fat. Is what you're saying?
That's what I.
But that's still a certain. That's still a certain level.
Now, are you saying they were fat then, or are they fat now?
No. What I'm saying is the ones that had like they were shapely. They looked like women in middle school.
Right.
Yeah, they weren't, FAT, they was PHAT,
Yeah.
But I'm saying those that now I have grown into my little skinny body.
And you're saying now they're hey, Fat Albert.
I'm just saying, but no, I just said it, I just play a lot, but
so we got a couple of one that would say body shame is coming all colors. Absolutely. But we were making a point. Leah, the school she went to, she was already the minority.
Yeah,
so when she came, she already had all odds against her. And by her comments, she was looking different in every which way. So they teased her.
Yeah.
That's what we mean. We know body shame is coming all colors. We got that. And said, I did that to one of my friends, but I thought I was helping because we were doing a weight loss challenge.
Right.
I realized later that it wasn't cool. It's never cool to like tease people. You know what pisses me off more than anything, though? It's the adults. It's the adults. Wait a minute, hold on.
Sidebar.
She threw her food in the trash. Wow.
So she didn't throw her own food away. You threw it away.
Yo, that's how Sandy over there in the audience, and she's telling us the real story, and we're like,
oh, she was a bully.
Oh,
now we
listen,
know.
She thought she was helping her out, guys. She threw the whole tray in the trash. Well, I'm sorry, it was a cupcake.
That's even worse. She probably was her sugar probably was low. She probably was hypoglycemic, shaking. She needed that little cupcake, and she threw it away. I mean, listen, it is what it is. But what pisses me off, like now as an adult, right? I can't stand, and I hate more than anything when I see someone who had like weight loss, any kind of surgery, right, to improve themselves, to make themselves feel good. Because like I'm the supporter. I'm the one, like whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good, do it, right? But then after you get surgery,
then
you have the weight loss surgery, you had the sleeve gastric bypass, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. Now you walking around calling people fat.
Oh my gosh.
That's a hypocrite.
I can't.
That's a hypocrite.
What? Or you got a BBL now, you be like, oh, look at her flat ass.
Oh,
excuse me?
Oh no.
Like everybody don't choose to have surgery. If you do, that's on you. That's good for you. You understand?
Right.
But for then to go and talk about people
Yes.
that because she's sloppy, she needs to have this, or she needs to what you
girl,
do. Guess what? You did whatever, but you ugly on the inside.
Yeah, that
nothing
ugly
can't
inside.
fix that.
You can't fix that ugly on the inside.
That ugly
it's no
inside.
surgery that can remove the ugly on the inside.
And just being a hypocrite, period.
A hypocrite.
It's like, did we forget where we came from? Like, do I need to whip out the pictures to show you who you were?
Don't you do it?
Well, that kind of person.
Do we need pictures to remind you who you look like?
Well, that kind of person is already reminded. That's mental illness. Remember, we did a show on that because there's no way in the world that you had a surgery. Now you on the shots. Now you're eating, taking pills. You're doing all the things to be like you are, and now you're going to criticize somebody else. That's called mental illness.
No, that's called arrogance.
Yeah,
that's ignorance and arrogance.
Yeah, well, they probably got a little dad for everything,
illness.
but I don't think it's mental illness either. It's ignorance.
Think, like they say, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of pretty.
He ain't kind of
right. So guess what? Some people too pretty for their own good. They think that they the ish, and they walking around talking about people and criticizing this, criticizing that. But you ugly. You could be everything on the outside, but if your inside is ugly, you're an ugly person. Nobody can fix that. Like God.
But why are we so caught up on what people want to do for themselves, right? Only time I really dive into these conversations like this is if someone's done it and they've actually harmed themselves, and we're actually speaking on that, which is not my business either. However, like, you don't want somebody to do too much that end up harming them or killing them. That's my only concern, that sometimes we overdo so many things. And I think we have a clip actually coming up too on one of those, what I'm speaking on. But that's the only thing. I'm never concerned about somebody having surgery. If you can't physically lose weight and you're obese and you decide you want to have surgery, what business is that of mine?
Right. It's not.
It's not my. It's
the
not
only
our
thing.
business.
The only I find a problem with it, going back to what Ro said. If you want to do something to improve yourself, kudos to you. But when you flip it and start making it like I'm ugly and I need to lose weight, or I can have a little nip here and a tuck there, it's like, just keep it to yourself. Like, speak on yourself. Like, leave me out of it.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're right, Leah. And then it's the ones that actually do it too. This is funny to me too. Like, you are sitting here talking about somebody else after you've had weight loss surgery. Then you acting like, because you're embarrassed to tell people, but we know.
But we know.
We know. And then you're doing that. And then you criticizing other people, and they out here physically working out in the gym and trying to get themselves together and all situations. Who does that?
Wait a minute. Because Be More For Real podcast said it's funny when some women get the BBLs surgery, and all of a sudden now you see all these fitness videos like they've been
and I didn't even see that.
Listen, he never lied about that. You see something, right? And like I said, to each his own. Whatever you do, do it.
Do it.
You. I'm all for it. I'll support you. If you need me to come and drain you, I'll drain you. Whatever, I got you. But to sit there and act like you ain't do nothing,
right?
So
that's crazy.
Listen, so I be on my way to the train station, and when I listen to the radio, I listen to the Ricky Smiley show. Why did they say that that Cardi B's boyfriend was like wanting to break up with her because her BBL stink?
They know that.
But you know what? I've heard.
I don't know.
I've heard that about other people that had BBLs. They say that they.
I don't know.
They don't wash their butts good.
I would have to look it up.
I don't know.
Come on, think about that.
I'm just wondering how the BBL stink.
Now,
is it like
exactly? No, that sounds stupid. So why? So what? She would say that, or he came on and said, "I'm breaking up with Cardi B because her ass stink." No. I don't think that was said. I think that was just a rumor, and they ran with it. Yeah, that's stupid.
I would have to be honest to say I actually know people who got it, and I've never smelled them.
I know what it feels like though. You can knock on that glass table, some of them do, because I done felt.
Well, that's when you go to a corner store. That's when you go to a corner store.
That thing felt like rocks.
Well, back in the day, you talking about years ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, people were doing whatever they could, and especially like in Atlanta, people was going to Atlanta. Remember that guy got in trouble because he was having people come to meet him at a hotel and putting silicone inside of them. So it would feel like bricks. You understand what I'm saying? But a BBL, if you don't know what it is, it's transferring fat. It's transferring fat from one part of your body to another. So your fat don't feel like rocks. So it's not going to feel like rocks.
So maybe they just mixing apples and oranges.
Well, they just making up stuff. You know, people love to do that.
Yeah, they. But I've also heard stories of women that had men that accepted them when they were overweight, and then once they got their surgeries or whatever the case may, then they started dressing slutty and wanting to hang out in the street and want to, act like he was.
What's dressing slutty?
If I got to tell you, then I don't know what to say. I mean,
were they dressing sexy? Was they feeling good about themselves, and then their man couldn't handle it? Could their man couldn't handle it, or they was doing too much?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Sometimes with these men, right? And I'm just saying, man, you know, I love y'all.
It's like
Big
when
shout
we
out.
invest in a man when they broke, and then when they get money, they start
Right,
So
exactly.
it's
So
the
I was
same
saying,
thing.
is it the
It's
same thing?
Yeah, it's
because
same thing.
sometimes,
you know,
and I know, I've seen this. You know what I'm saying? Where a man, like, they woman might be like not in shape or not looking good, and they want to keep them there because then they plan on their self-esteem.
Wow.
So now this woman that went and did stuff, and now she got some oomph back. You know what I'm saying? Because people do stuff for different reasons. Maybe she not trying to be a slut, or maybe she not trying. Maybe this is the first time she ever feel good about herself, and now she liking the attention. All attention ain't good attention. That's number one.
Definitely not.
But if you never was in a situation where you used to getting attention, now you getting attention, regardless of what kind of attention it is, you think it's good. So he probably couldn't handle that. He maybe was insecure about himself, or maybe she was a slut. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know her, but I mean, you never know.
I'm just saying, you know,
it's two sides
when it comes to me,
story.
I just be listening, you know. Like, we got a podcast. I listen to them. I listen to the little reels and see what be going on. So I just be like, just getting information to see. I know it ain't factual, but I just be like collecting a library of what's going on and see what's going on. But I think we should hit that other clip as well.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go. Clip it.
I got a BBL and I almost died. I had to have 6 blood transfusions. I had 5 emergency surgeries. My butt turned out way bigger than I expected or I even asked for. You can see judgment on a person's face, or a whisper, or a point, or somebody trying to sneak and take a picture of you.
Once I got past the like, oh, you know, she's good to live, I was like, oh my God. Do I ultimately wish that you wouldn't have done it? Yes.
My name is DHCX Hottie. I grew up in a little town in Texas. I have a twin sister. Being a twin affected the relationship I had with my body because my twin sister was always smaller. I was always the naturally more curvy one. When I had my son, I was 13 days away from being 18.
So Lisa, that's the one that you chose.
BBLs.
We just tapped into it though. We just started talking about it, and I'm not against them. To be honest with you,
I have no way to
but
be
I know
me.
a lot of people are. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people are privately against them in their homes. You know, behind closed doors.
But my question is, why is anybody? And I know you say you're not, so you can't answer this. But why would the next person do affect you so bad? I remember I heard somebody say this before, right? I heard somebody say one of their friends went and got surgery, and so she can't be her friend no more.
What? Are you serious?
What kind
She
of
jealous?
bullcrap is that?
That sounds like some jealousy going
And that,
on.
like, I'm sitting there like, if somebody, regardless if you agree, first of all, I don't understand what the word agree with.
She don't have nothing to do with it.
It's somebody else's. That's like saying, well, I'm wearing a weave, and you say I don't wear a weave, I wear my natural hair, so you can't be my friend. Like, that's.
But what I'm wondering is,
crazy.
my question always be, I definitely, you know, whatever, like you say, whatever makes you happy. But my question is, does it genuinely make you happy? Like, are you doing this because of yourself, or what society makes you think you should look like, or maybe a man?
I think it's a
you
little
know,
bit of
to
both.
make whatever men secure. That'd be my question.
I think it's all the
because
above.
my thing is, if you're not genuinely doing it for yourself, I don't care how big your breast is, how big your butt is, how small your nose is, your lips plump, whatever you do, your cheekbones, you got the bow ties, it look like you're smiling all the time. I don't know what. You're not going to be happy.
Well,
so all of that for what? Like, all of that risk for what? If you're not going to genuinely be happy.
But how do they know they're not going to be happy?
But that's what I said. If you're doing it for yourself.
Well,
but if you're not doing it for the good reasons, there's no way that's going to make you happy.
I can't speak on most people, but I feel like people have surgery for themselves. And at the end of the day, you see people that go out and have 30, 40 surgeries. That is a mental, that's illness.
Excessive.
That's obsessive. That's compulsive. And some people, at some point, they can't help it. It's like addicted to that first high. They like that attention that they got. They came out of surgery. Now they want to keep on getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I said again, I just say, as long as people are being safe and choosing right, and we all know with everything, everything, like you can go get your toe amputated off and not make it off the operating table.
Don't talk about my toe.
Like,
I need my toes to balance as I walk.
But you
To
know
wear
what?
And
flip
so
flops.
if I be transparent, that's probably why I've never had a surgery. I'm not going to volunteer to be put
are
under.
you serious?
I would want to get breast.
Okay.
What?
You
What do
can
you
have
mean? Am I
mine.
serious?
Okay, I was about to
You
say,
can have mine.
I'm
You can
thinking
get-
more
you can give some of
downstairs.
yours.
I was
That's
thinking
the
more.
problem. Like, look, you ready to chop me down? I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, because I mean,
I would, and I know my family out there like, oh, for real,
Geraldine
for real,
gave it to you,
Well,
honey. She gave it to
for
you.
real. And then after nursing
Tell the
4
truth and shame
kids,
the
it's
devil.
just like, yeah,
I just never had a
if
desire.
I was not scared, I would have had some boobies. And I told my husband when he was living, I told him that. That's what I wanted.
Well, look.
Now I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I have been insecure about in my was my teeth, right? Because I got gaps in between all of them. Some of them didn't roll. So I wanted to get I've went and inquired about braces and dental surgeries and implants and doing this and doing that or whatever the case may be. But when I saw a whole, I can't even picture my mouth with just this whole. You ever see that commercial with that Doug that smile and he got all them teeth?
They not all like that. You got to get the right person.
So no, it's
all front teeth.
No, it's
the
like
veneers.
it's like but I'm saying, even with that, I have grown to
loving
embrace who I am. Like
Well,
I got
guess what?
gaps. Guess what? I got gaps in my teeth. Guess what? It is what it is.
But but still, the mere fact that you just sit here and said it was a concern, and you went and you checked it out. I mean, something made you go and check it out. You don't know what people live with, and just because you can say, okay, you know what, forget it. I'm comfortable with this. I'm good.
Right.
Everybody can't. This a cruel world out here.
It took a long. I mean,
I had braces twice.
I mean, 40s, 50s.
I had braces.
And guess what? Dental insurance don't pay for braces. That was out of pocket.
I mean, we pay for Candace, so that's expensive.
And that was just to close the gap in my front teeth.
Right.
So, $1 million smile is $1 million smile.
That's right.
And I'm just saying.
Get it.
But that was just me. I didn't like that. So I just, whatever, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I was fine when I remember the second go around when I had braces. I remember one of my childhood friends said, braces? What you needed braces for? And I said, well, I had that gap. And she was like, you paid for that? Yeah, I paid $5,000 cash and got it closed.
But that's what
I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because I work hard, I play hard. If I want it, I'm gonna get it.
That's right.
I don't get to the people that actually have these surgeries, right? Y'all know social media is out there. Okay. You didn't have the booty last week. You just didn't, right? And I'm sorry that the world's going to say something. You got to be able to build your tough skin.
Build your butt.
Right.
No, build a tough skin.
I got a little butt.
Build a tough skin because people are going to say what they're going to say, right?
So what? Speak on something. Like you heard somebody say they was complaining because somebody said something.
I absolutely have.
Okay, well, speak on it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, so they think
I don't want to mention their names, but I've heard people upset.
We can't mention
and you can go on social media and see that people are upset because folks always want to talk about BBLs. That's the thing. That's been the thing for how many years now?
Forever.
Because everybody's getting them. It's real popular now. First it was just the stars. We kept it with them, right? I get it. I get what they were doing, but now it can knock on your front door, right? Why are you mad?
That people are
do what you do.
Well,
why you mad? Because people are talking about you. That's what people do. Their bodies don't match.
But guess what? It is now. We do know some people that bodies don't match.
Yeah,
right. That's what little legs.
That's what I was going to say.
Big butts with them little legs. That don't look right. It don't look right.
What y'all want the folks to do? They still have their boobs.
They gotta do some leg exercises.
They don't even have the hips to support it.
Put some weight in protein.
I don't care how many leg exercises you do. I don't know that's going to match.
No, I don't care how many leg exercises you do. You can't make yourself have hips.
It's like butt on stilts.
They are straight up and down, and then they turn to the side, and it's like bam. It's like, wait a minute.
I mean, that's the way they want to look. That's the way they want to look. But my thing is, there's so many other insecurities that people suffer with physically, other than butts and titties, right? People have noses that they don't like. They got lips. They got lips that they don't like. My ears like this. It's like, when do you just be satisfied with who you are? At what point do you stop?
So why should they have to be? Tell us why do you think they should have to be?
Because that's just
it's 2025. You can buy anything you want. If my nose was sitting there like this, y'all will come back that 1 week. I'll be like,
and that's what they gonna be like.
And then next week, and I'll be like, you damn right.
They gonna be like,
paid
she
for
part
it.
of the Jones
It's
family,
mine.
baby. That's that Jones.
We all got these little noses. But I'm just saying, if I didn't, and I was unhappy, I make enough money that if I want to get anything,
but it's not always about money.
No, but it is.
And which
it is because you got to have the money to get it.
But what I'm saying is, let's establish this. We already know that it's 2025. Okay. We already know that people can do.
Did she just come for me?
We already know.
She kind of quieted you down. I saw that too. I saw that.
No,
at least it's not me. Y'all, let me sip my
wine. And let me get my drink.
But what you saying? No, but why? When are people going to be happy? I'm saying for myself. I'm saying at this age I am, and it's 2025, and I can go out and do whatever I want to do,
right.
And I make enough money to do it. If I want to do anything that I want to do, I don't care what the next person say. I'm going to do it. It's not about what the next person. It's not about. I was saying when, because you said when are people going to be happy with themselves? You answer that. How can you answer that question for somebody? How can you ask that question?
No, what I'm saying is, for me.
She checked me, y'all.
No,
let me turn this camera.
See now, Bob the Builder trying to come out there.
Them shoulders got real square.
This is so happy.
It's not me. She didn't even do her shoulders on. I'm waiting for the shoulders. I'm trying to bring them out. I'm trying to get them. She won't fall for it. I'm trying to put her in a trap. She won't respond. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but it's. People do have the right to. No, I'm not knocking anybody. We all got the right to do whatever we want to do. You got the money, whatever the case. Or even if you don't have the money, you could be going broke just to make yourself look good while you living in a cardboard box outside. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying, like, at some point, it seems like you have to embrace who you are to a certain degree. Like, I could probably make a list of things that I would change, but it's like I would want to rob a bank. Like, I really probably would if I could, if I get away with it. No, it's just saying that it's the wouldas and the couldas. Like, I could do this, but would I do it? No. So at what point do you embrace?
That's like apples and oranges.
At what point do you embrace who you are?
That's what I say. Who you ask that question?
But you can only ask that person.
You only can ask that one person.
I'm going to ask.
I'm saying if I wanted to do anything, and if I would just, it's not that, and I love me. I love me some me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about no man.
That's what people say right before they go get chopped up on.
And guess what? And that's their prerogative.
But everything is a prerogative. Everything. That's what I'm saying. Everything we do is our prerogative.
Two. Myra says, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Right.
Then be more for real.
But why, Myra? Why shouldn't you?
And I agree with that, though.
If I wanted to go do something today, you tell me why I shouldn't, and I'm gonna tell you why I should. Come with it. Bring the question.
And then Be More For Real podcast says, they say once you get plastic surgery once, you can't stop getting them. You will always find something that needs to be corrected.
You're right. And that's what I'm just saying.
We already addressed that. We already said some people who continue to go out and get stuff, of course, it becomes a mental thing, because just because somebody changed something once does not mean it's a mental problem.
Well, Myra's addressing what you asked her.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And just because you change physically doesn't mean you change mentally. It's a mental problem. It is not a mental problem. See, people, if I didn't like my nose, just because I go get a nose surgery, that means I have a mental problem? No, that means I didn't like my nose.
She's addressing the obsession.
That's not what she said. She said just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Right, but she was talking. She put that up when Monica was saying, like, constantly getting...
Are you saying an obsession, or are you saying if you go get something done once? Because if you get something done once, that does not mean somebody's obsessed. That means they just wanted to get something done. But going back to BmorePod for real says there's some people go and get obsessed with it. That's true. But that's not everybody that gets something done does not keep going back. And Myra, again, help me out here. Are you saying that anybody that go get something done has a mental problem? Or are you saying that they obsessed with it?
I don't think she's saying that.
I'm asking.
I mean, realistically,
I'm asking. Come back and say.
Realistically,
come back and say. What you mean? Are you saying once it's a mental problem, or if you become obsessed with it, it's a
but
mental
what
problem?
I don't understand is like we all know we can do what we want. I can go out here and smack somebody in their face if I want because that's what I want to do. But it's like where do you draw boundaries?
So just like
where do you? I mean, we all can just do what we want to do.
Well, we all can't.
Just because
everybody can't.
People
let's speak real. So everybody
people
can't
with
do what
money.
they want.
People with money.
Everybody
That's
can't
why
do
they
what they
doing sex trafficking. That's why they taking little girls and selling little girls.
Apples and oranges.
No, I mean,
I think
people with money do what they want to do.
I don't understand.
I know because you're not trying to. Because what I'm saying
you're
is
saying
you're relating doing what you want to do around money. People with money always do what we want. Guess what? We got people with money do what they want to do.
I did not say that. I said
as long as I got the money. As long as I got the money.
Time out. I said because you said when is it enough? If people do stuff, whatever. When is it enough? I said you said when is it enough about like loving yourself or whatever. I said it's 2025, and if I choose to do something and I can afford to do it. That's what I choose to do. That's that I have enough money. I didn't say the people that's going out.
But that's how they feel. But that's how they feel. They got the level that they on. They feel like because they got a certain caliber of money, they do what they want to do. They are in a whole different line. Like we can't relate to that. So I'm just saying, just because you have money to do something, don't mean you should always do it.
Ladies, so can we bring it back? Because really, what we were discussing was, I think it's fair to say. All of us up here understand you're going to do what you want with your body to make you happy.
Of course.
Right? But what we were speaking on was when you are starting to be obsessive and it could get a little dangerous, I believe.
Or do you really love the skin that you in, though?
I'm but that's two different things because...
now you get ready to get it. Go ahead.
But no. I'm serious. Wait a minute.
She get ready to give it to you.
You know I'm time enough for this one. Well, who? No, I would love to get some things done myself, but I've learned to love my flaws.
Hey, Myra, I get it. I agree with you 100%. That's kind of like what Mo said when she said she wanted to go get some stuff corrected about her mouth, and then she just learned to like love it, right?
Because for one,
but that's your choice and your decision.
Because even with the surgery, you will never be flawless.
Who said nothing about flawless?
I'm just saying
that's what my point
people
is.
People are trying to be flawless.
I don't think that's
what
I'm trying to be.
With social media, especially with the AI, and you don't know what's real and what's not, right? People are chasing perfection. They want to be perfect, and it's like every time if I nip my nose or I tuck my chin or whatever I do, I'm gonna see something that space that I fixed.
Right.
Now that space is perfect, but now something else is not perfect because it doesn't match what that is, and now I gotta fix that one. And then when I fixed it. Now I got to fix something else because it doesn't match what I'm,
So then Rel is right. We're talking about two different things. So it's some people that really want to get plastic surgery or whatever the case may be to fix things. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with them. This is just what they want. Then it's some people who are obsessed and the doctor can put it here, there, and everywhere.
But it's
and
still
they are never going to be happy.
It's still their
That's
choice.
Still a form of mental illness,
but
though,
who
Mo.
said that?
Okay,
Who
I'm not going to do this.
That's their choice. If they got the money to get 15 surgeries,
I see what you're doing.
What makes them
I'm not falling for this today.
Wait a minute.
No, ma'am.
What makes them
She won't get me.
So 15 surgeries make them mentally ill, but 2 surgeries don't.
Okay.
Ooh.
I get you.
I mean,
I've agreed with you.
So
I've agreed with Ralph.
But I'm just saying,
but
so now we're putting
2 things can be right. That's what Kayla told me over the weekend.
What should be.
2 things can be right. Kayla told me that over the weekend.
So now we're putting a number on it. So Shameless Unplugged said if you get 15 surgeries,
don't say Shameless Unplugged.
You're mentally ill.
Well, somebody said, Mo, tell the people a solution or get off the porch.
Is that what? Oh, who said that? Where you at?
In general.
Where you at? Who said that?
They're talking about the critique. Give the people a solution to that.
Embrace who you are. Embrace who God created you to be. That's it.
And so they not embracing who they are because they go get something done.
Listen, I said what I said.
So tell me what you said.
What I said.
Tell me what you said again.
They asked me
No.
Hold
on. I got you. Tell me what you said again. So because we're not talking about Michael Jackson. That was crazy. Whoever said whatever. So
I'm gonna tell him. Caesar Bell in the audience. He said get in the gym.
We're talking about
people
anything,
don't want to put the
right?
work in though.
So You are talking about. So y'all tripping.
Go ahead.
Y'all
I want to hear you.
Y'all
what you say.
the reason why society is the way it is, because you are sitting here judging people and making people feel a certain kind of way, because you're telling people now.
What Roland's saying, though.
You're feeling people. You're telling people now, if you do go do something to make yourself happy, you don't love yourself. You got low self-esteem. What the hell?
But you said they do it 15 times, they mentally ill.
We knocking stuff off the table and everything.
No.
You just said that.
I said what?
You said when they do it compulsively.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I apologize. So what I'm saying, where does the boundary go? What is it? Is it one surgery?
Mo,
3, 5,
I was just
9?
really. So I actually read up on this, and I'm mad that I didn't bring all the facts of what I'm saying, because I'm not going to get into we're just talking, right? So I'm not doing all this. I know what you're trying to do. You want me to move my shoulders? You want me to do all these things? I'm not doing it today.
You just gave me what I wanted.
But at the end of the day, I'm saying we do know that if someone gets work on their nose, right? And they've not satisfied and they've done it 10 times, there is something, there's a problem.
Mental.
I'll take the mental illness off the table, okay? Because I'm not a doctor. Because since you're doing the apple and oranges thing today, I see what you're doing. But Caesar Bell is in that audience, y'all. He done walked in the door. Lord.
Wait, but we can ready roll the level because we got one more clip.
Your body, your choice.
I hear you.
Read it.
That's
I want you to
your
read it.
body,
Read it
your
all.
choice. We all
ain't talking
have
about
our
abortions
own
here.
reasons.
But can we roll the last clip?
We're going to keep that comment up. We're going to roll this last clip, and we're going to get back to that comment.
Y'all, let that guy hide in here. Let me get my fan a little bit.
That show that women of lighter skin tones get complimented more in general in a range of things than women or young girls of darker skin tones. So if you're talking about even just in the school setting, you have 2 young girls who both do a great job. They both get A's on something, let's say, and the young woman who is of a lighter skin tone gets complimented and commended more. That's where your self-esteem comes from. That's what you start to believe. And how often are you reinforcing things and that you may not even realize you're reinforcing?
I remember I would say 9th grade, I thought, like, what if it just wasn't here? It'd just be easier. But like, the only thing that got me through that was like my mom telling me and my friends, especially Kamaya, just like being there and having someone to talk to. It just made me think like I can't leave them, because it keeps me like coming to school every day and like just like the smile on my face sometimes.
It's painful.
It is. Because it shouldn't happen to anyone. We shouldn't have to hate ourselves because of the color of our skin. And the fact that I had to talk one of my best friends out of not wanting to be like that because the color of our skin, about the fact that we're just so bad. It's not right. You have to love yourself and love the others around you and know that you're gonna be okay. And you have to stay strong.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. That's deep.
That's deep.
That's deep.
And you know, and I confess, growing up as a child, and I mean, this was like when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, I had a cousin that was dark complected, and I used to tease her so bad and scratch her face and talk. I was scratching the black off her face and everything.
Wow.
Yes, I did, and I can't really say what I mean. I'm being honest, but colorism does exist.
Yeah,
you know what?
And, you know, and I'm just saying, as a child, I did that. You know, I can't say I was taught that. I don't recall people telling me light is better than dark. Or
y'all
whatever.
saw that.
No, it was the era that we grew up in. I was born in 1970. And so you do know.
Was that when they had
Don't try it. Don't try it. I'm sick of it. I'm telling you.
Sis, you gonna get the forever.
It's Caesar over there and it's Mo Coop over here, but it's okay. But you know what? So as I was saying, I was born in 70, and crazy enough, you see my skin color, right? And I put this in my book. If who read it yet?
We bought it.
Who read the? Oh wow. Okay. Let me find out when I come to your book signing. That's all I'm gonna do is buy the book, not
but you
read the
asked.
book. But anyway, I put that in the
They
book.
start stuff in here all the time.
I put that in the book because that was a time where I could have felt all the things, right? But guess what? My village was so strong.
Yeah.
They were more powerful inside than the voices that I would hear outside, the voices that I would hear in school. So if you was calling me a name, my confidence was here.
Yeah.
Because of my family, because they knew the era that I grew up in. And I was the darkest person in my family. Out of all the kids, I had the darkest skin back then. And every single day, my family, my uncles was telling me how beautiful I was. And I was thinking even back then it was obsessive. I was like,
and people kill me with that. She cute to be dark skinned, or she cute. What you mean she cute to be dark skinned?
And they said that.
I seen some. I was getting ready to say I seen some funny looking light skinned people. I don't mean no harm. Like where
I always like to say that. Never mind. I can't.
So can I ask this question really quick though?
Wait, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I wanted to say, so you had a problem like in school, people were pick on you because of your color?
I did not. That's what I'm telling you. But if I did, and if it would, it may have been happening, and I was probably so naive and green.
Oblivious to
it didn't matter. But I was going to ask you guys a question though. How do you feel about people bleaching their skin?
Listen, well, if they got the money to do it, why not? That's their
business. It's their business.
You know what I learned about you, Monica?
Dip your
Excuse
body
me.
in Clorox.
I want the audience to get involved too. Monica does not respect people's opinions,
dip
right?
your body in
Because every
Clorox,
time
if that's
she
what you
says
wanna
something,
do.
it's fact. And every time somebody else says something, you see how she just came back and did that pettiness?
It's the
I'm
truth.
asking a
That's
real
what we just
question, right?
said. This
And
is
you
my
see what she
whole
did?
sister.
She needs
I've
to
been
grow
doing
up.
dealing with it my whole life.
Shakira said,
says the truth.
your body, your choice. We all have our own reasons that we present to ourselves. We should not judge others that it's for design to do what they want to do. That's true, right? So again, me personally, right? And that's like, that's what, if that's what somebody want to do.
Now, if anybody on this panel right now sit up here and say they never voiced their personal opinion about what somebody did, you're a liar.
I never said I
No,
didn't do
I
that.
ain't And just because I'm vocal about it, and y'all keep it to yourself.
I'm not getting ready to be vocal.
Don't call me no liar.
First of all, and I'm gonna say this
because we all done had our opinions about people.
Let's say this. You don't hear me call, and we can let's say it. And correct me if I'm wrong. You never hear me call people ugly. I don't.
I never do that. Well, first
I don't
of all,
call. I don't talk about people if they get surgery. I don't do that. So I don't. So I do have opinions on stuff, but when it comes to people doing their own stuff, I don't judge them.
Well, first of all,
because. And I ain't the Bible toting purpose people up here, right?
You can
don't be pointing at me because I'm sick of it. Talk to her. You talking to her.
I don't judge.
Talk to her.
Right?
Shoot.
Ooh.
Talk to her.
We getting violent up here.
My Lord. My eye.
We getting violent.
Talk to her.
Hold up. We got treated different. I didn't have
some of her skin color.
So Myra, are you darker skinned?
She is.
Oh wow. So you had a problem and people treated you some kind of way?
Sure.
Wait a minute, Dr. Shavonna said, I know y'all read that book. Yeah, I'm gonna read it tonight.
No, they didn't, Vaughn. Don't be fooled, Vaughn.
But first of all, let me tell you a little bit of history about myself. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, I went with my mother to a friend's house and I was playing with her sons. I got pushed off a chair into a heater. Not the ones with the orange lines, but the actual fire in there.
Right. Wow.
My whole left side of my face was burnt raw, okay, as a child. So my father always taught me that I never call people ugly.
Yes.
That's one reason why I was raised, because first of all, it barely missed my eye where I could have been blind in my left eye.
Right.
But it did.
Yeah.
But my skin, I had like 3rd degree burn because I fell right on it and it just melted my whole face. So I definitely don't call people ugly. I don't call people fat. I don't say degrading things. I might be a little bit too vocal for people about my opinion or whatever, but and that might be judging. If it is, I apologize, but it's a little line between it.
Mo.
But we all voice our opinions about how we feel.
I just got on you. I'm just teasing you because you came back and you was petty. So don't get mad because I addressed your pettiness. Okay, that's it. That's all. We know that you're a good woman. We know that you love people. Get off of it. Get off of it.
She's trying to come hard.
Get off of it.
And
she tried to be real intelligent about it. You're full of crap. You're full of crap, and we called you out. Period. Period.
What I said was,
I'm gonna get
we
you
know people can bleach their skin because if they have the money and that's what they want to do,
Look at her.
then
She's
they
doing her
say what
shoulder.
it is.
She's doing her shoulder. She's doing it.
I would never bleach my skin, but if they want to go bleach their skin, have at it.
Right.
Like I don't know why I don't listen. And you know,
I
first
would
of
be
all,
alive.
I wasn't picked on about my color, so I don't know. If some people have been
Me
picked
either.
on about. You never know what people are dealing with, the reason why people do certain things.
Yep.
So that's just enough. That's just the first, and we will all sit back and say, they bleaching their skin. Like, that's crazy. That's self-hate. That's not loving your color. That's not color. I don't know. I wasn't picked on.
Now
I wasn't teased. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah.
Now, in school now, because the first clip we were talking about body shaming, right? But in the predominantly white schools that I went to, they still called me the N-word. But they would call me. But
you kidding
yeah,
me.
but
What?
no, but
all these big sisters you had.
They still call me the N-word, but they would call me house. They would say they would because my skin was
passed
fairer.
the paper bag test.
I passed the paper bag test. So they said you were in the house. You're still a nigga, but you were in the house. You weren't out in the field.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm looking at Myra comments. She said she was called Becky, nappy
Blackie.
headed Blackie.
Oh my
Lord,
goodness.
Blackie, nappy headed
is
Sambo.
way
My
too
lips
much.
was two coolers and so on,
Oh,
especially
wow.
growing up around light skinned people.
I'm so sorry, Myra.
Wow,
that you had to
Myra.
deal with
Wow,
that.
Sorry you had to go through
my
that, sis.
Lord.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
a lot.
See, he ready make
See, and
honestly, get ready to make me laugh, and I'm not laughing at her.
I honestly can say, like, in our neighborhood, shout out to Waverly, we just did not pick on people for them being different. Like, we all was family. And it's funny, even like the white people, and we had some racist friends. Can we say that? Like, I don't know if they were friends and racist, because every time they got mad, they called us the N-word. And guess what?
But what do
kids.
enemies look like?
And like a week later, we will all be back playing. It was one particular family, and everybody used to get into battles.
You ain't know no better.
And the whole neighborhood would get into the battle with the Austins, and we will all go and fight them.
Somebody call you a nigga now, you're gonna be friends with him tomorrow.
But we was kids.
That's why I said we ain't know no better.
We didn't know no better,
Right.
and we were all
And
innocent.
plus it was
and guess what?
learned behavior.
They didn't know no better either.
They
They was
probably
just
were
doing
hearing
what
it
they
in the house.
That's what we
said.
missing.
They
It was
loved
learned
us.
behavior.
They loved us. We all came out, and I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about everybody, the whole neighborhood. But we just wasn't inside of my home and outside of my Waverly family. We just didn't do that.
Right.
We didn't talk about people. We didn't call people names. We just didn't do that. We just accepted everybody.
But she just reminded me of something. That's that's our God sister. Hey sis, Mo cool. I had to fight the black because I wasn't black enough. Now see, that's a flip script.
She said, and I had to fight the white because I wasn't white enough.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Imagine that.
So she in the see,
no win.
So it goes on. It go both ways.
People are just so ignorant.
Yes.
It do go both. It's
just ignorant.
I just want us to be a people
and you know what else?
who know how to respect one another.
It's discriminate. See, the problem is, for one, we got to stop discriminating within our own race.
Yeah.
Oh, he a pretty boy. He can't fight. Everybody think because you're dark skinned you can fight. Everybody think because you're light skinned you can't fight. Everybody think, oh yeah.
Where did you hear that? I ain't hear that.
I never heard that.
I've never heard that.
Trust me. Because I can throw them hands. I guess I'm not
Caesar
like
seems to be on Monica's side. Caesar came here to be on
Speaking
Monica's
of
side.
scissors.
She's going to advertise his things for him. I'm sick of it. I'm sick
I
of
guess
it. I'm sick of it.
That's a stereotype.
People play on you. They think because you are a pretty boy or a pretty girl or whatever that you can't.
Oh, you can't
fight.
Yeah.
And they automatically think if you look rough or whatever the case.
Let them keep thinking it because I've seen.
I'm telling you, we need. I'm just be glad when our people can just unite. Period.
Follow
that's the one thing. That colorism within us is something that we were taught from generations way beyond us.
See the day.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's why I was interested to hear about you guys, what you would say about people coloring their skin, lightening up their skin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know how I feel. I wouldn't. Don't do it. What you doing it for?
But like I said again,
you still gonna be a light-skinned nigga.
I don't like it.
You still gonna be a light-skinned nigga.
I don't know what they went through. I don't know if they were teased. I don't know if their whole life they was called like names darky. You hear the names that people call people.
Right.
So I don't know. And if that would make them feel better, which it might not make them feel better, but who am I to say they should do it?
I get it.
And like Monica said, I go in the sun to get darker. Because y'all know I be pale as I don't know what. I love my tan.
But like Monica said, like we grew up learning like sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never hurt us. But words hurt. You never know. Like Shirelle said, what they might have been teased for their skin all their life. So I'll bleach it to make it lighter.
But you know what? I think it was Myra that was up there. She spoke about another thing we deal with. What? The nappy hair, the pretty hair.
She's right.
That's something else we went through all out loud. Yeah. Oh, you got your hair nappy. You got pretty hair. Oh, you ain't had to worry about that either, did you, Ralph?
But guess what?
So you was light with pretty hair.
But guess what? Pretty hair, and I say this is
That's why you ain't had to go through nothing.
This is the thing. Shut up. Pretty hair.
That's why you can't relate.
What is pretty hair though? Because
that's what beauty school taught me.
I can't hold a style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wear weaves not because I wear hair.
Try to pull a
but
curl
I wear
in it.
weaves because I can't hold a style. This quote unquote pretty hair braids slip out. I go pay $300-$400 for some braids and they slip out.
And they be done.
I'm talking about slip out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the pretty hair is. That's like
no,
I hate that.
You're talking good. And I'm gonna say this. I had a young lady we were in high school, the exact same complexion as me. And she was so insecure. And I would ask her, like we're the same complexion. Like, what's wrong with you? And she said, same complexion, but total different skin. Right. And I'm sitting up here walking around. Isn't that serious? And I'm sitting here walking around like, what's the problem? What's the problem? Right. She had acne. And no one ever told her like how to treat it, how to go to the doctor. And her parents really wasn't involved. So you just letting her walk right here with all these blotches on her face. And I'm sitting here like, don't listen to Caesar. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Because you saw me trying.
I know.
That's a whole nother issue.
That's different, right? But I never had the issue. So I didn't even understand. So really, sometimes we speak on things that we don't even understand.
Right.
Like Rel said. That's a big thing, right? I'm doing this, but you don't even understand why I'm doing this.
And just think about the people who did have the parents that was there and did try to get them treatment, and they still had quote unquote messed up skin because we know people like that.
We do.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't imagine having I never had like blood blemishes and bumps and all. I didn't go through that stage. You know what I'm saying? This mofo. Somebody put his ass up. Who let him in?
Oh my gosh.
Lock the doors.
But
I'm gonna be like the pastor.
You know what?
Lock the doors.
But you know,
lock the doors.
You talking about that braid slip out, but that round, that Cheerio round hair pattern on your neck too is a whole different ball game.
It's a tight curl, Mo. It's a tight curl.
I know.
It's a coil curl.
You know what my father said it was? He said it's male curl your hair. He said each bead got his own route.
See? Oh, but earlier when I made a joke,
he was joking himself.
He said this is taking me out. Like that's funny.
That he was joking himself.
That's what I was doing earlier. I was joking.
The beady beads.
I was joking.
It's all
but see,
good.
But that stuff people really suffer from.
Who was it? I think it was SZA. That spoke on it recently about how Martin used to tease Gina. Pam about the beady beads.
It's okay.
That he was saying she ain't like it.
Wait a minute. So we have our cousin Caesar Bell.
Yeah.
Wait, Mo, we gotta read this.
Oh, well, go ahead.
That's important.
What is that? Oh, what is
Sandy said, mental illness is when you do. Dang, who took it? Mental illness is when you do all of that. And it's never enough, and you still see yourself
distorted.
Right.
That's true because
Thank you, Sandy.
we know a
That's
lot
true.
of people who they had the weight loss surgery, or matter of fact, I'm gonna speak on this. We know people, especially people who had that bulimia and stuff, because no matter how small they are, they still see themselves fat.
Right.
So it can become a mental
Yeah,
illness, and there's a lot of people that do suffer with that. Like the way we see them, and we're like, they're beautiful. Why do they do X, Y, Z? Because sometimes we don't see ourselves as others see us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another I'm not going to say problem, but you just never know. And just society needs not to be so judgmental.
And the enemy, Satan. I ain't gonna say he do his work too. But go ahead.
Yeah, see what she did to
Monica.
you.
What she did?
Okay. All right, y'all. So, hey, y'all. Wait a minute. Before I forget,
This
y'all,
has been a petty episode.
y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, because we got to get our numbers up. Y'all there. Our numbers are always great. Our family always supporting us or whatever. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share it,
Tell your
subscribe,
friends. Tell your
a friend.
friends.
Like, y'all,
Yeah.
come on now. What's up? Y'all love y'all. If y'all love us, we love y'all. Keep it going or whatever. So. But we got our main man, Caesar Bow. He was on our episode 2. The one and only Mr. Funny Man over there.
With the dyslexic women he messed with.
He Mr.
They read backwards.
He has his own Caesar seasoning. It's actually
And the butter sauce.
And the butter sauce. I use this.
That
I
is
am a
so
firm
good
believer.
on corn and everything else.
So
cook
this
my
just
eggs in
so
it.
y'all, if y'all want some of this, check him out.
Yeah.
This is some good stuff. Caesar, come on over, tell everybody hi. Come say hi. Come on now. The show is over. Come say hi.
And he got a birthday coming, so you know.
Don't start it with me.
Don't
Here,
you sit on that.
Don't sit on that table.
If you fall, that'll make the day.
Listen, that will get our views
so
up.
Go ahead. Give them your information.
Tell them your information.
Oh, they pretty much, how everybody doing? They pretty much gave y'all the gist. It's called Caesar's Choice. There is no salt in my products.
No salt.
You can use it on literally anything.
Literally
anything.
So
and you can catch me I'm on what is it? Instagram. That's it. Instagram under Caesar's Choice 1149. Or you can call her or her or her. Don't call her. Do not call this one right.
I was gonna get something tonight. I guess I ain't gonna get that.
Yeah, I'm saying no,
No, that's mine. That's mine.
We definitely, I'm telling you right now, we definitely will not represent or put our stamp on any product that we don't use ourselves.
Yes.
So we are saying it because we use it personally. Matter of fact, mine is empty, so I'm gonna have to get some more.
I need
myself.
some too.
Yeah,
I'm saying if it was on those ribs I had like maybe a month ago, baby, I stuck ribs all in my purse, all the things. Okay, it's good. It's legit.
It's good.
So you better ask me.
Caesar's Choice.
This is good for those that want to keep their flavor but can't do a lot of sodium and salt and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, like me
good.
with
It
the
is
high
so
blood pressure.
good. It is so good.
This is
your boy.
So this is the part of the night where we reflect.
The wine
down,
huh?
Yeah, it's the wine down. We reflect and have some flavor.
Or today the tequila down.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Let me get my tequila.
I'm just saying.
So Visionary, you're being distracted.
Y'all called him over here. I mean, y'all should have did the reflections before.
So Visionary, what do you take away from today's topic though? Loving the skin that you're in. And all jokes aside, because this is the serious part of the night.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that we definitely as a people need to learn how to respect one another.
Yeah.
And regardless whether I agree with you or you, your decisions and what you choose to do with your body, with your health or whatever, whatever. I just think that it's a level of respect that we just don't have anymore.
Yeah.
And social media gave us a platform to express ourselves. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's horrible, right? And we just got to be mindful because somebody on the other end of that computer is hurting. Somebody is this close to committing suicide, taking their lives.
Yeah.
And we got to be mindful what we speak out of our tongues because what? Life and death
is in
lies in the power of the tongue.
Right.
And so we just got to be careful about what we say and what we do.
Absolutely.
That's all I have.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What? What she was gonna say?
You might call you Dusty. I mean, Misty Blues. Go ahead, Misty Blues.
I swear, y'all, we get
She
ready to
called
have
her
WWF
Dusty.
in here.
Ooh,
And
she
yeah,
took
what's
it
up?
back.
But anyway, yeah, no, seriously. I just want to say, me personally, I just say, to each his own. Yes, your body, like Shakira said, your body, your choice. And I'm just a believer of, God created us all different, and if you choose to do whatever you choose to do, that's you, that's your decision, as long as you're doing it wisely and it doesn't hurt you. But again, if you're a sound adult and you can make your decisions, and that's the decisions that you chose to make,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and you understand the risk versus reward. If you think the reward was worth more than a risk, you know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
have at it, and I can't judge you on it or whatever. And I want to say, like Lisa said, we just got to learn to be kind to each other. It's a lot of
Yes.
different people, and that's what makes the world great, because we are different, and just love each other for who they are and their decisions.
And what I take away is to just be very mindful, because mindfulness is very important. So just be mindful, not to be judgmental. But I do feel as though if I have a loved one that I feel as though is being extreme, I don't think it's wrong. It's their body, yeah. It's their money, yeah. But the intervention may need to be had at some point. I think when you love somebody, you should share your thoughts, because you might bring insight to people that they might didn't realize, or maybe nobody even cared enough to say.
Right.
Just letting you go around just chopping yourself and no, if it's not cool, it's not cool. I have the right to express my opinion to you. I mean, that's what friends and loved ones do.
Right.
You might not always agree with me, and that's fine. We're still going to love each other. We're still going to be cool. But if I voice my opinion, I think you're doing something I think is harmful, and vice versa. Let me know. I want somebody to love me enough to be like, Monica, no, this is enough. It's too far. But I don't want to be judgmental. And if I ever have been judgmental to anybody out there, I publicly apologize. And that's it.
Say that again, Mom.
No.
Say that. No, everybody out there, Monica publicly apologized to everyone. If she ever said anything,
That's
we
a
love
good
you,
one.
Mom.
That's a
big
good one. That's a big one.
Hey, somebody record that. And write this date there.
It's on camera.
Not BBLs.
I
be
love you too. I
diabolical.
love you too, God, sis. I love you
Some
too,
of
God,
some of
sis.
them. Some of them BBLs be diabolical. That's funny.
Oh, sis, go ahead.
So what I want to say is, I've been on both sides of the fence, right? I've been body shamed. I haven't been comfortable in the skin that I was in, but then I flipped it and I accepted who I was and began loving myself. So I understand both sides of the fence, me not loving myself stemmed from me being bullied and other people's opinions of me. But I had to learn and accept that my opinion of myself is the only one that matters.
Amen.
That's what's right.
So we're going to lead this show with saying you is smart, you is kind,
Come
you
on.
is important.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So until we meet again,
everybody start wearing Vaseline.
No, we didn't say that.
And put some
Everybody know in
Teflon on it.
2025, petroleum jelly is not good for you. Don't listen to him. Shameless Unplugged did not say that.
Okay?
We did not
No
say
more
that.
lotion.
we
Vaseline.
love
Let's
we
get back
love
to
you.
it.
We love you.
We
Share,
not what?
Yes,
like,
love.
subscribe.
Yep.
Watch. Go binge watch the episodes.
Watch the playback.
Whatever.
And we're not
Blameless.
Blameless.
but
we
we
are
are
shameless.
shameless. Until next time.
Until we meet again.
You definitely coming back.
They said we talk too much.
Hey, guess what? And I was reading comments on his page. Everybody was like, I hope they know what they're getting into. Well, I know what I'm
we
getting
know
into.
what we getting
Because
into.
I'm
We
timing
big
up
girls.
for
We
that
big girls around. But they say women got 2 mouths and 1 ear. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
They said we got 2 mouths and 1 ear.
Okay.
Well, we gonna find
Some
out.
do though, y'all.
But we're gonna find out why though.
Okay.
Is it a reason? It's a root to everything.
Been watching Shameless Unplugged.
Thank you for your support.
I've definitely been watching. I remember when my best friend came and told me it was coming. I promoted it every day until it showed up.
So, tell us, from your perspective, what do men want?
But like I said, sometimes you gotta shift with the times. you know, if you be too ancient and historic, that's exactly what you're gonna be. I mean, things just change. Life is just shifting, and and sometimes
shift, baby, shift.
Sometimes you gotta
shift, baby, shift.
Shift, baby, shift. Come on now, shift, baby, shift. Shift, baby, shift.
Shifting the atmosphere with Shameless Unplugged. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m.